Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to Celtic Legacy Wrestling. I am the Bard, the Keeper of Scrolls, and the Teller of Tales. Today I have the honor of presenting to you CLW episode 38. On this episode, we have 3 battle royals to determine the participants in a triple threat at St. Paddy's Gold Rush to determine the number 1 contender for the CLW Women's Tag Team Championship at Celtic Frenzy. We also have Doyle versus Gunther and Nightshade versus Catalina. Now let's get to the action. Welcome to episode 38 of CLW. We're opening up with a tag team battle royal. Hyperactive, Medusa Complex, Sanity, and the debuting team of Julia and Kiana James. Julia and Kiana been making a name for themselves. They've now debuted in CLW, hoping to get a tag team championship match. Piper Niven and Nikki Cross, Sanity, Millie McKenzie and Harley Hudson, Medusa Complex, and Hyperactive, Sapphire Reed and Anita Vaughn. As we've seen the past few weeks, Kiana James eliminated by Nikki Cross. As we've seen the last few weeks, there'll be 3 battle royals on this episode. The winners of the battle royals will face off in a triple threat elimination tag match at St. Paddy's Gold Rush, with the winning team being the number 1 contenders for the CLW Women's Tag Team Championship at Celtic Frenzy. Julia is now on her own after Kiana was eliminated. Harley Hudson trying to eliminate Piper. Anita Vaughn with a package pile driver on Millie McKenzie. Harley Hudson looking to eliminate, and does eliminate, Nikki Cross. So now Julia and Piper Niven are alone representing their teams. Add Sapphire Reed to that as Anita Vaughn was just eliminated. Medusa Complex now at full force. The other 3 teams with just 1 representative. Julia sneaking over under the ropes. Harley Hudson, Sapphire Reed going at it. Piper Niven just eliminated Millie McKenzie. We're now down to 1 member of each team. That may soon change as Sapphire Reed could be eliminated. Harley Hudson and Piper trying to get rid of her, but she fights back. All things are equal now. All 4 teams still have a chance here. Piper Niven, Michinoku driver on Julia, and a splash on her. Harley Hudson's in trouble and eliminated. Medusa Complex has no chance of winning. Neither does Julia and Kiana. We're down to Sapphire Reed and Piper Niven. Will Sanity or Hyperactive advance to St. Paddy's Gold Rush? Sapphire teetering, fighting back. Piper Niven eliminated. Hyperactive has advanced. Time for newcomer Doyle versus Gunther. Doyle has Alyssa with glues in his corner. Doyle just brushing off those blows by Gunther. Gunther has Imperium, Ludwig Kaiser, and Ilya Dragunov in his corner. Imperium's been showing cracks. Began when Ilya eliminated Gunther from the Edinburgh Rumble. And the last time we saw Kaiser and Ilya team, Ilya and Kaiser had words. Doyle debuted in a battle royal a couple of weeks back, advancing to St. Paddy's Gold Rush, where he has a chance to become the #1 contender for the Sláinte champion at Celtic Frenzy. Doyle in control of the ring general, dropping him and throw first across the top. Alyssa made her debut on the last episode of CLW in the Battle Royal, winning it, and she has also advanced to St. Paddy's Gold Rush for the chance to become the #1 contender for the CLW Celtic Championship at Celtic Frenzy. Doyle took a moment to taunt and was knocked off the apron by Gunther. The ring general is not someone to mess around with. Doyle, though, still maintaining control. Gunther is in trouble. Counters. But again, Doyle just brushing off Gunther's attack. Power display by Doyle. Gunther must have been throwing off balance. He missed that blow. And Doyle still in control. Went for a choke slam, but Gunther was able to land on his feet. Gunther has not really been able to get any momentum in this match. Doyle still maintaining control. Got a claw on Gunther. Just shoving Gunther off. Gunther seems to be done playing with Doyle, looking for a submission now. Kaiser on the ring apron, taking the buckle pad off. Grabbed him by the throat, scooped him up off the mat and slammed him. What a power display. Almost a 3. Gunther is still in this. Doyle setting Gunther up. What's he got in mind here? Power bomb. Referee was distracted by the turnbuckle pad, but Doyle still gets the win on Gunther. Time for our second tag team battle royal. We have the team of Lita and Victoria, the She-Wolves, Lee and Cassie Owens, the Coven, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, and the debuting Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane. Second debuting tag team we've had today. Tag teams are coming out of the woodwork to try to become the #1 contenders for for the CLW Women's Tag Team Championship. Victoria taking it to Asuka. Lee Owens taking it to Alba Fire. And Casey on Isla Dawn. These two teams are very familiar with each other. Kyrie now in trouble. Widow's Peak by Victoria. The Kabuki Warriors taking a breather. The team that wins this Battle Royal will advance to St. Paddy's Gold Rush for a triple threat match. We already know Hyperactive is in that match. The winner of that match will go on to be the #1 contender for the CLW Women's Tag Team Champions at Celtic Frenzy. We have yet to have an elimination, but Kyrie is trying to get rid of Isla Dawn. Victoria on the outside, but manages to reverse Asuka. Still no eliminations. Isla taking it to Lee. And Asuka just eliminated Victoria. Interestingly enough, a few episodes ago on CLW, the team of Victoria and Lita defeated the tag champ, The Brood, in a non-title match. Lita was just eliminated. You have to think that Victoria and Lita should be in line for a tag team championship match just based off from that victory. But they have both been eliminated. Alba Fire was just eliminated by Kairi Sane. So much action, I'm losing my voice. Kairi taking it to Casey. The She-Wolves and Kabuki Warriors are at full force right now. Isla has no one. Casey trying to get rid of Asuka. Lee, lucky that Isla got distracted by Kairi. Asuka, also lucky. Kairi was eliminated. She-Wolves are the dominant team right now. Isla trying to get rid of Asuka. We've seen a comeback from this 2-on-1-and-1 situation in the previous Battle Royals. Isla and Asuka fighting each other may not be of any help to either one of them. Is Isla now going after Casey? Trying to eliminate Casey. Lee may have wanted to try to help Casey stay in the match. Casey fighting out of that though. Asuka working on Lee's leg. And Casey's in trouble. But Isla got distracted and didn't finish the elimination. Casey with the Northern Lights on Asuka. Big knee by Isla knocking out Casey. Springboard moonsault to the ref. What was Lee thinking? Powerbomb. Asuka's in trouble. But she's back in. The ref taken out again. As soon as the ref got up, she's knocked back down. She-Wolves in control. Can they win? Isla reversing on Casey. Asuka's been eliminated. It's now Isla and the She-Wolves. Isla's in trouble. I don't think she can come back on this one. She-Wolves in control of Isla. They just have to throw her over the top and they win. Isla is just a pinball at this point. Lee may be looking to toss out Isla. The She-Wolves advance. Women's action now. Nightshade versus newcomer Catalina. Nightshade won the Edinburgh Rumble and is now the #1 contender for the CLW Women's Championship, currently held by Paige. Catalina made her debut in a Battle Royal last week in a losing effort. Now looking to show what she's made of, but she's taking on the #1 contender for the CLW Women's Champion. If Catalina were able to get a victory over Nightshade, that would definitely be impressive. Thus far, Catalina in control of the match. Both fighting to see who is going to have control. Catalina working over Nightshade's arm. Still in control of that arm. And takes Nightshade down. Nightshade though, neck breaker. Nightshade looking to try to take control of the match. That discus punch now showing her power as she lifts Catalina right off the mat. Drops her face first. Elbow drop. Catalina's up though. Right into the hands of Nightshade. Nightshade in control at the moment. Working over Catalina's back. Elbow to the face. Trying to end it. Only a 1 count. Power display by Nightshade. Spinning power bomb. Nightshade wins. Time for our final tag team battle royal. The last kickers, Becky Lynch and Rhea O'Reilly. Where's the party? Session Moth Martina and Mila Grace. Two newly formed teams, Debbie Keitel and Lyra Valkyria. Those two have actually teamed in the past. And the new team of AJ Lee and Rhea Ripley. One of these teams will be advancing to the triple threat at St. Patty's Gold Rush. We already know the Hyperactive and the She-Wolves are in that match. Session Moth eliminated by Rhea O'Reilly. Two Rheas in this match. Rhea Ripley taking down Debbie Keitel. Mila Grace now on her own to represent Where's the Party. Lyra taking it to Becky Lynch. Rhea and Debbie Keitel mixing it up. Debbie trying to eliminate Rhea O'Reilly. Rhea Ripley now with Becky Lynch. Lyra and AJ Lee. Becky trying to eliminate Rhea Ripley. Too many Rheas. Becky eliminated. Rhea Ripley with a riptide on Mila Grace. Now she just needs to toss her. Didn't take advantage though. AJ Lee's in trouble. And AJ has been eliminated. The team of Debbie Keitel and Lyra Valkyria in full force. Rhea O'Reilly almost eliminated. Rhea O'Reilly trying to eliminate Mila Grace, and Mila is gone. Rhea Ripley. Flash on Lyra Valkyria. Rhea O'Reilly working over Debbie Keitel. O'Reilly trying to eliminate Keitel. Can't even get her up onto the ropes. O'Reilly busted open by Ripley. Ripley busted open. Lyra trying to eliminate O'Reilly. O'Reilly hanging on. Rhea with a spear. I should say Rhea Ripley with a spear on Debbie Keitel. That was a big collision. Ripley tossing Valkyria. Keitel with a tiger suplex on Ripley. O'Reilly now The two Rias are mixing it up. So far, this team of Debbie and Lyra have been impressive. Debbie trying to get rid of O'Reilly. Both Rias on the outside. And O'Reilly is gone. Can Rhea Ripley overcome the team of Lyra Valkyria and Debbie Keitel? Lyra just taking it to Rhea. Could be looking to eliminate Rhea. Trying to get Rhea up onto the ropes. Easier said than done as Rhea powers out of it. Standing drop kick by Debbie. Rhea's in trouble. Rhea eliminated. Unbelievable. Hyperactive, the She-Wolves, and the new team of Lyra Valkyria and Debbie Keitel have advanced to the triple threat #1 contender match at St. Paddy's Gold Rush. You're not going to want to miss the stories yet to be told. So unless you're the village idiot, you should like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time.